For fast, cheap, and reliable Madden 20 Ultimate Team coins, make sure you guys go check out my sponsor U4GM Coins. Use code VENM at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Venom Fire here, back in the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best pass and run defense in Madden 20. It's going to come to us here out of the 3-4 bear formation, and it's going to be in the Jets playbook and the Packers playbook. It's in a lot more playbooks, but the most popular playbooks are Jets, Packers, it's in Dolphins, you know, all of the good playbooks. Now, the play we're going to be running is going to be this cover 1 QB contain. Now, this is actually more of a blitz setup, but I'm going to show you guys how to stop the run out of it, show you how to do a lot of different setups and different things out of the play. Now, I'm going to start out here in the run defense. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you aren't already. Much appreciated. We're on the road to 7K subs. And yeah, coming on the play, what you want to do is just make sure that you have your user at the top of the screen, at least for the run defense. For the pass defense, you might want to have your two best players right here. Just get your two ability safeties. As you guys see in this linebacker spot, you can actually put a safety. So yeah, that's nice. Let's go ahead, hop into our play though. And I'm just going to come out in a couple of popular run formations, some stretch, some dive, and then we'll get into the pass defense a little bit later in the video. So I'm going to start out with the stretch, and basically this defense is just going to be like where you're just going to do a lot of spreading out the defense. Now, first things first, I'm going to spread my D-line, and then I'm going to spread my linebackers. You guys see, it's just going to spread out the field. Looks like you maybe could run stretch on it. The CPU actually snaps the ball, but there's going to be a key adjustment that you have to make. Now, I wasn't fully done with the setup. As you guys see, you're going to spread your D-line. You can also base a line, spread your D-line, spread your linebackers. Go ahead, blitz all linebackers. But as you guys see, once I blitz all linebackers, those two linebackers that were manned up aren't. But this player, that safety on the right, is going to be him right here. We want to keep him manned up. For whatever reason, he just seems to shoot the outside way better when he's manned up, and rather than the blitzing, which means you just have to watch if they're going to cut it up the middle or try to attack the middle of the field. You guys see there, they attack it. I should probably be there with my user, but they can't go outside because that safety right there, right here, is going to be in that spot. So once again, the setup: base a line, spread D-line, spread linebackers, and then go ahead, blitz all linebackers. Leave those players manned up. You don't have to press your corners. You don't have to do anything. If you press, this player is actually going to move to the right, and some other glitchy stuff will happen. Make sure you don't do that. And yeah, just use this safety right here down in the box. We'll wait for them to snap the ball. I'm just going to fill the gap with my user. Boom. And you guys see that safety, number 31, Adrian Phillips, will shoot the outside every single time. It doesn't matter the run. And you guys see, all you have to do is just have a good user. I actually like to play this a little bit conservative. I'm not sprinting all the way to where he's going. I'm just sort of playing conservatively, waiting for him to make his move. You guys see, I could run it stock, and there's still some players swarming. They definitely got through the gap there, but again, I'll show it a couple more times. You're in a baseline, spread that D-line, spread those linebackers, blitz all linebackers, and that is it. If you wanted to, you could go ahead contain as well. That's just going to be an extra step for the pass defense, but here you guys go. Boom. Good to go. And shoot that gap with our user. We did actually get picked up, but that opened up it for another player. So you guys see, we're dominating with this defense again. I'll show it one more time against the stretch here. Base a line, spread D-line, spread linebackers, blitz all linebackers. You could contain if you want. I typically don't like to contain against the run, but some setups are actually better with it. Boom. Fill that gap with your user. It didn't even matter just because there's so many people there. They're going to be forced to cut it up the middle just because the outside is completely covered by that safety who's manned up, as well as those two outside linebackers on that side. So again, I'm going to hop into a sort of a dive play here. How you defend the halfback dive out of this. It's going to be the same. I kind of actually like setups, as you guys know, that if you do know that nickel 3-3-5 wide cover 2 setup, you're spreading like everything, and you're still able to shoot the gap a little very effectively. Again, here I base a line, spread my D-line, spread my linebackers. Here what I like to do is I actually like to go ahead and put these players on spies, or at least that safety on a spy. You could leave the other guy blitzing, and then just go ahead, user that safety right about here, wait for them to snap the ball here, and boom, make that tackle with your user. Now, the dive definitely is a little bit, it does get a little bit more yards. This is more of an outside run type of a defense. But again, if I wanted to get a little bit better, I could move these players so that they're shooting the gap inside rather than outside. I just move him in a couple of steps. I could also put this guy on a blitz and move him inside, something like this. And although that player for some reason he's just not staying inside, so there we go. And then just use this player here. Obviously, if you move those players in, it is worse than the stretch defense, but it will defend the dive a lot better. You guys see, boom, just be there with your user and you are good to go. Now, this is it's not my favorite run defense, I'll say that. There's definitely some better options like 3-4 odds, some other stuff, but it is very effective just to be in the same formation. The pass defense is really where it is. I'll show one more time. Again, spread D-line, spread linebackers, and then I blitz this guy, move him in, and you only have to really move this guy in, just user him. Let's go ahead, snap the ball, and boom, I choose right, and just get my secure tackler broken. That's pretty cool. But you guys see, we're shooting the gap, only getting 2-yard gains, and yeah, even running, I wasn't even paying attention. Geez, you just ran over my life. But yeah, let's go ahead, hop into the pass defense now. Now the pass defense, it's going to be more of a blitz type of a setup, and it is a little bit of a man. It's like a man blitz. I'm going to show you guys how to adjust out of it though. Let's just hop into, let's just go in doubles halfback weak. I'm just going to rock with the stock setup. What you're going to do, again, base the line. You're going to go ahead and spread that D-line, spread those linebackers, and contain. You don't have to really do anything else. Something I like to do is slant outside and contain, but you guys see, just a 5-man blitz, stock man-to-man. Usually what I'll do here is I'm actually going to use the safety like I mentioned earlier, use this guy in the box, and what I like to do is just hover like right here. Let's go ahead, snap the ball, boom, you guys see, and he's going to shoot off D-line. Just simple 5-man blitz on a 5-man protection right there. We get pressure. Now, this is going to be better against like those scrambling quarterbacks because they're not going to be able to get out of the pocket. So I'm going to base the line, D-line, spread linebackers. Very similar to that run defense I showed you guys. Almost the exact same setup. The only extra adjustment that I like to do is slant outside and contain. You're also not blitzing all your linebackers because we kind of want this guy in man coverage. You can do a lot of adjustments with this guy, and I will go over some of those adjustments later. Let's just go over this blitz once again. Like I said, base the line, spread D-line, spread linebackers, slant outside, and contain. This is just the stock man-to-man. You guys see it's not going to get pressure every time. If you don't hover right, you won't get the pressure on the 5-man. But the reason this is actually so good is it's a shed defense. I'm probably not going to be able to show that as much, just simply because the computer's just going to get the ball out so quickly, but they're not going to be able to scramble. The next part of this setup that you could do is basically set it up the exact same way. Something you could add just to ensure that you get pressure is just to blitz that linebacker. And if I wanted to, I could still hover. I'll probably hover in this gap here. And boom, let's wait for them to snap the ball. I could engage with the O-lineman if I want. Alright, there we go. Finally, they snapped the ball. You guys see, we get that pressure up the middle. And it's just going to be very quick pressure, very annoying. It's going to blow up inside zone as well. You guys see, if you wanted to get that instant pressure, something you could do is just blitz all linebackers. You guys know the deal. And there you go. You just have a 7-man blitz. Simply, you set it up the same way. You just blitz all those linebackers. You are good to go. And then here in that situation, I'm obviously going to use the safety right here. Now, I can still go ahead, hover in the gap. You are blitzing 7. You guys see, boom, I still hover. I get that instant pressure by 3 different people. And let's go ahead, hop into like a 7-man protection, see if we can get that pressure. And then I'm going to show you guys some other adjustments you want to do out of the play. Boom, there we go. And let's just, is there any max protect plays out of here? Not sure if we'll get one. Let's just run a 6-man. Let's go ahead, base the line, spread D-line, spread those linebackers, blitz all and contain, slant outside. And then I'm just going to use this player here. Now, the best way to run this is to actually keep this guy in setup or in his zone. So what I'm going to do is just put X in a soft squat, B in a soft squat, and then I'm going to put this Y linebacker. I'm going to actually man him up on Y like he automatically is. But when you blitz all the linebackers, he's going to resort to a blitz. This is probably the best setup you could do. The soft squats are going to play very aggressive. If you see him trying to burn you, then that could be a problem, but you're going to get that quick pressure. There you guys see, I didn't engage there. I just keep forgetting that CBU snaps the ball. But overall, it's going to be a very frustrating man blitz to go against. Like I said, this is more of a better blitz. I wish I could show it off a little bit better with the other controller. I should have done that, but you're not going to be able to get out of the pocket against this defense. Those contains are so far out. You try to roll out left, you get sacked, try to roll out right. So it's going to be better against those mobile quarterbacks. If they don't have a mobile quarterback, maybe you could just leave those linebackers like this. But you really do want those contains. Again, this is probably my go-to adjustments. Something like this. Boom, I man up Y on A. You have 2 players man up. You have 2 soft squats. Very aggressive type of a defense. Also, you could go ahead hover. If you want to play very aggressive, you could try to engage with one of those O linemen. As you guys see, I should be able to do here. I engage, and you have that player coming off the edge. The CPU is just going to get the ball out very quickly. So it's difficult to show. You just got to trust me. This blitz definitely does work, but that's going to go ahead and do it for the video. Like I said, I kind of prefer the run defense over the pass defense, but they do go hand in hand with the pretty much exact same setups. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Those links will be in the description. Peace. I'm out here.